All right, just a little bit more on CWG. I do see a couple of hands raised. We'll get to you shortly, I promise. And just there's two questions generally on reviewing the CRWG number. So I'll give you one and then add on the other one at the end there. But it's when are the CRWG numbers going to be reviewed? My facility target staffing number is ridiculously low when compared to nearby similar facilities.
If there's a specific issue, by all means, the main one that Frank and I have talked about right now that was raised up through the ARVP and the RVP. The FAC rep did an outstanding job talking about it was Nashville. We know Nashville is in a very difficult position because CRWG, they hadn't opened up all the new positions that they needed yet because they've been understaffed, continue to be understaffed, and getting them a level of help. If you think your number's completely upside down, I do talk to the NEB and ask the RVPs, what that status looks like. I have some that say it's too high. Had some conversation around that, of where it derives from. I mean, we rolled out 313 facilities. Mick and I were on that work group. We knew it wouldn't be where everybody just goes, yeah, that's the perfect number for my building, and that we do need a review process. However, let's now talk about reality. The reality is those numbers came under attack from the last administration, being that they wanted, in Congress, they wanted a review by what they called the Transportation Review Board because FAA Finance didn't agree with the CRWG model. They believe that the overall staffing number should be approximately 12,000. Our old number was 13,000 and about 87, so you just say 13,001 of the number of CPCs, and with CRWG said based off of 2023 where we're at in the prospective look, it should be 14,633, and that's the number we use. With that much scrutiny around the number puts us as a union in a difficult position, meaning that there is somebody out there looking to say that number's not real. We'll get rid of all the staffing that we just gained and that we know is I would say needed in almost every one of our facilities that got that. Again, I understand a +2 and +3, and some of them are like, and that's too much, and we have to have that process from there. So where it's difficult right now to engage on that because it is under the scrutiny, doesn't mean we don't need the review process of it as well. But if you think something's completely out of line or completely out of whack with yours, by all means, please talk to your FAC rep, have the FAC rep review it. I can show you what numbers that they submitted originally. I've opened it up and had conversations and showed all the different math behind it and where it is. And then we've found some places that we can improve upon. We're working those. And then many of them usually come out from just being out with the members, hearing the issue and saying, oh, let's take a look at it and see where it's stuck so that way we can learn from it as well. The main goal of all of it is to work with the agency and have not only a review process of the numbers, a signed review process of the numbers in the future, but getting out of stop reviewing it and start looking into the future. Is looking at projections and airline schedules before they change, because they like to try to one-up each other in this land, is so we don't have a Nashville and an Austin happen again. And as they know and can tell you, it's taken over 5 years to crawl out of the hole of the giant boom, then all the studies that have to occur, then the getting enough attention to the matter, getting persons directed over there. Nashville's number still isn't correct, and putting them in a position to be able to succeed while going through that amount of change. That's the thing we need to get to, is being able to identify that in the future, because many of your facilities where we've lost 3 flight schools, this airline's not flying into here anymore. We don't need this many people on it, is the other side of that coin, and we need to adjust for that as well.